The Women's Fund of Central Ohio is really focused on improving the lives of women and girls.
The Women's Fund is trying to transform the community at a time when not everyone realizes that it needs transforming.
We use our microphone to shine a light into a problem.
We're at a moment in our country when a lot is in doubt and there's a lot of uncertainty, and the Women's Fund is an organization that people trust.
I received the email speaking about the Women's Fund, and actually liked the first meeting that I went to. Very good interaction with a lot of different people from different organizations. The sisterhood that I felt, I thought it was wonderful.
A lot of people don't realize how small the organization is, but the commitment to the work is fearless. Research is not free and it's not cheap, but we do this work and we give it back to the community so that they can make better decisions.
It helps me because it gives me a lot of knowledge about things that I didn't already have the knowledge on.
Not every organization is putting out the data with the perspective and the analysis on it that the Women's Fund is.
We started to work with the Women's Fund back in 2008, and it was a direct result of a study or research that the Women's Fund commissioned.
Our grants are selected in part by members of the community who participate in a grant reading program. And that way we know that we are working on the things that the community needs and wants.
If you have a stake in an issue, the Women's Fund gives you an opportunity to contribute financially to that issue, to engage in terms of determining what projects get funded, and really having a voice at the table.
The MultiYear Cohort has really allowed us to think about policy and advocacy change a little bit differently and thinking more long-term about how do we make policy and advocacy change here in Ohio.
All three of our organizations are involved in state-level public policy advocacy.
Leadership is one of the most important things, I would say, that the Women's Fund is pushing for, leadership for girls and for women.
I'm not the only person struggling trying to get things equalized for women. I actually represent workers. They really need extra support in pay.
We want women to know that they are equal, and girls need those role models and they need that support.
Mariposas is an organization that really focuses on Latinas, mothers and daughters, to empower them.
It just helps me be myself and not change me for other people.
For every woman who participates in one of the programs that we fund, the ripple effect is felt right here in this community.
It does empower the girls. It does show them that they can be whatever they want. I think women are stepping out in the world now more. There's women that are crossing boundaries that we didn't know we could.
Every time someone donates to the Women's Fund, every time someone volunteers their time to the Women's Fund, they're working towards that goal, to support women and their families.
Give because everything that you give actually helps someone else.
If you really care about our community, if you care about families, if you care about women, the Women's Fund is the place for you to invest.